stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance. Please remain standing. We got the Honorable Pastor John Calball is going to lead us tonight for our invocation. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Thank you for having me. It's always an honor to be asked. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, as we enter into this Memorial Day weekend of this, our 250th year anniversary as a nation, we acknowledge that we would not be a free nation if not for the brave men and women who served, fought, and died for the freedoms that we have. We also acknowledge that we would not be a nation if not for your providence in behalf of this great nation from its inception even until now. Tonight, we ask for your blessing upon our nation and all of our government leaders, from the upper echelons of federal to state and to the local governments such as we have here tonight. Bless those who are here and guide them with wisdom in making all decisions that will lead to the betterment and the benefit of our local communities. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you. That was perfect. Nancy, will you do roll call, please?
Sure. Akery? Anderson?
Aye.
Book?
Aye.
Freel? Gascoigne?
Here.
Hudson?
Here.
Huss? Kitson?
Present.
Copine?
Here.
Lally?
Present.
Naylor? Present. Pearson?
Present.
Rod?
Present.
Sheline? Scrogstead?
Here.
White? Here. Wilson? Zeman?
Here.
Olson?
Here. Thank you. Under announcements, we have please mute or turn off your cell phones so there's no interruptions. We'll move into the resolution to appoint Chris Robertson to fill the vacancy in County Board District 1. Is there a motion to approve the resolution to appoint Chris Robertson to fill the vacancy in County Board District 1? Do I have a motion? Mr. Pearson moves. Mr. Book seconds it. Any discussion? If none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. The Clerk Peterson will give the oath of office to Mr. Robertson.
Sure. Hi, Chris. Welcome back.
I feel like we've done this before.
Thanks for coming back. Okay, if you would raise your right hand, please, and repeat after me. I, Chris Robertson, having been appointed to the office of County Board District 1 in the city of Dixon, in the county of Lee, and the state of Illinois. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the state of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of Office of County Board to the best of my ability. Thank you. Congratulations. Welcome aboard.
Welcome back. Okay, we'll move on to the approval of board minutes. Is there any corrections or changes need to be made to the March 31st special county board meeting, the April 23rd, March 31st special county board meeting, April 23rd regular county board meeting, or the May 7th special county board meeting? Is there any changes or corrections? If none, they're going to stand as read. We'll move on to Joseph Meyer resolutions. There's one Joseph Meyer resolution on the agenda this month. Is there a motion to approve the Joseph E. Meyer resolution for parcel number 13-21-12-427-031 in Woodhaven Lakes? Mr. Gascoigne moves and Mr. Copine seconds it. Any discussion on the Joseph Meyer resolution? If none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We got zoning and planning, including your packet is the monthly report, zoning and planning with an overview of their office activities and petitions with the minutes of the April 6th and the May 4th Planning Commission meetings. We have no petition coming from the zoning hearing officer. We have three. Alice, you want to take it from here?
Yes, good evening. We have three petitions coming from the Planning Commission this month. The first one is petition number 26 PC 86 by the Lee County Zoning Administrator. It's a petition to amend the text of Title 10 zoning regulations, Chapter 15 performance standards, Section 15 wind energy systems of the Lee County Code of Ordinances. The proposed text amendment is necessary to comply with the provisions of 55 ILCS 5/5-12020 and the amendments thereto pursuant to Public Act 104-0458. The second petition is petition number 26 PC 87.
Hey, Alice, let's take a vote on that first one. We got to hold all three of these over, so let's do them individually. Are we all right with that, or?
Sure. Do you want me to talk about what happened at the public hearing?
Okay, let's go through all three and then we'll do that.
Okay.
Okay.
The second petition is petition number 26 PC 87 by the Lee County Zoning Administrator. It's a petition to amend the text of Title 10 zoning regulations, Chapter 15 performance standards, Section 20 solar energy systems of the Lee County Code of Ordinances. The proposed text amendment is necessary to comply with the provisions of 55 ILCS 5/5-12020 and the amendments thereto pursuant to Public Act 104-0458. The final petition is petition number 26 PC 88 by Lee County Zoning Administrator. It's a petition to amend the text of Title 10 zoning regulations, Chapter 15 performance standards, and create Section 20 energy storage systems under the Lee County Code of Ordinances. The proposed text amendment is necessary to comply with the provisions of 55 ILCS 5/5-12020 and the amendments thereto pursuant to Public Act 104-0458. A public hearing on all three petitions began on April 6, 2026 and concluded on May 4, 2026. It should be noted that alternate member Amy Palmer recused herself from the vote on petition number 26 PC 88, which is the energy storage petition, due to a conflict of interest. No members of the public were present at the hearing. Following the conclusion of the public hearing, the Planning Commission recommended approval of all three petitions with the inclusion of a requirement for a Phase 1 environmental assessment to be conducted following the completion of decommissioning.
All right. Let's take it one at a time then. We'll start with number one, petition 26-PC-86. Is there a motion to hold over? All three of these will be held over a month. Is there a motion to hold over petition 25-PC-86 until the June meeting? I got Mr. Gascoigne moves and Mr. Kitson seconds it. Any discussion on this petition? If none, all those in favor of holding it over till the June meeting signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. For number two, is there a motion to hold over petition 25-PC-87 until the June meeting? Ms. Nancy moves, Mr. Pearson seconds it. Any discussion on this petition? If none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We'll go to petition number three. Is there a motion to hold over petition 25-PC-88 until the June meeting? Mr. Copine moves and Mr. Pearson seconds it. Any discussion on this one? If none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Alice. Okay, we'll go to Administrator Monthly Update and Board Member Comments. Jeremy, we'll start off with you.
I just wanted to make sure that everybody was aware that the 2025 tax bill payable in year 26, the bill should have been all mailed out this week. For some reason, if a citizen does not receive a tax bill, they can reach out to the office, but they could also go online, print them out, and also pay them online at leecountyil.com. We do also take cash and cashier's checks or money orders, and those will be accepted after September 30th, I think, of 26 of this year. So first installment's due June 26th, and the second is due September 4th. So again, if there's any questions or concerns about your tax bill or not receiving it, please first visit us online, and then if there's further issues, they can call the office. Thanks.
Any questions for Jeremy or comments? Thanks, Jeremy. Any board members at this time? Mr. Kitson?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Along that same line, once again, it is tax time. I would ask that the news media help us inform people that the people collecting the taxes are employees of the county. They're like everyone else. They pay taxes. And please be gentle with them. Don't be rude. Don't make a fool of yourself. Just treat them as normal people. Thank you.
Good comment. Anybody else? All right. Thank you. We'll go down to county organizations and presentations. We got the honor of Carla Belzer tonight with the U of I Extension. Carla?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and board members, for letting me have a few minutes tonight to share our quarterly report. So I haven't been here since February, so quite a few things to share out. I'll keep my comments brief, though. I just wanted to highlight in the report I provided really a comprehensive look at the programs Illinois Extension has provided in the county the last several months. We have had a large focus on agriculture recently here in the county, specifically our embryology program. We served 12 Lee County classrooms throughout the county in that program. It's always a highlight of our spring. It's a lot of work, but it reaches almost 400 youth, helping them understand where eggs come from, where chickens come from, and the life cycle, and it's hands-on learning, hands-on science. We do train the teachers in that program as well. So we do that program every year, and it's very successful. Also wanted to highlight this year was the 20th year of the Ag Expo held out at the fairgrounds. And that is just an incredible partnership. And we're honored to be invited by Farm Bureau and Ag in the Classroom to do those sessions out there. This year, our staff focused on teaching youth about water stewardship, soil health, and we even had some of our 4-H'ers on hand to demonstrate their projects to get youth excited about what is happening in 4-H. So the other thing that was quite the undertaking is we planted over 300 tomato seeds. So every student would go home with a tomato plant and hopefully spark an interest in growing their own produce. With the invitation to bring those plants back to the fair in July and the produce, so those can be on display. So we'll see how that works out, but we were really excited to engage the youth in that way. So also speaking of some of the things that 4-H has been doing to make sure that our youth are prepared for the workforce, we've had a very successful year providing a program called Welcome to the Real World in Amboy and AFC schools. This is for high schoolers, and it essentially is exactly like it sounds. Welcome to the real world. They pick a career, they learn how to pay their bills, including their taxes. So very appropriate. We just talked about that. And it's just hands-on learning. And the event ends with a simulation where the students have to go complete different adult level tasks. So that is the second year that we've had that partnership with those schools, and we look forward to doing that again in the future. The report also highlights how we leverage our different partnerships and volunteers to serve the citizens of the county. So you'll find information on our programs that we have in coordination with our SOC partnership, as well as the different libraries we're serving, the different schools, as I mentioned. Our master gardeners are very active, honestly serving the lifespan in the county. They work with preschoolers all the way up to residents at Heritage Square here in Dixon. And they provide those educational outreach, and they do seed libraries throughout the county where residents can go to the libraries and get free seeds to grow their own food. as well. So very exciting things happening there. And one of the things that I really want to highlight and draw your attention to is with our agriculture support that we've been providing in partnership with SAWC, we held a farm succession program out at SAWC at the end of March, and that was very well attended. We had almost 40 people there to hear an expert on how to prepare the future for your farms. And the success of that program has led us to develop a series that we're going to be providing regularly out there. In the fall, we're going to focus on mental health, and we're also going to have a couple field days as well. So very exciting things happening. We also hosted one of the professors from the U of I campus who is an expert in crop production, and he's very interested in doing some local research out at SAWC on, I want to make sure I get this right, sustainable crop production. That meeting was a few months ago. So, but really exciting things happening with that because that can give us some real-time local data to help local producers make good decisions for their businesses and for their farms. So stay tuned for more information. I think SAWC would jump on that opportunity if they had a little bit more land. So that might be in the works as well. So lots of things going on. We're entering kind of our busy season with gardens and fair and all of those things. And again, serving the public. So I will not be back until September, but consider this your formal invitation to come out to the Lee County Fair that last week of July. We would love to have you out there to see all the great work that our youth are doing, what they're learning. Grab a 4-H'er, ask them about their project. They would love to tell you about the things that they're doing. Come to a livestock show. You will leave impressed at the great things our youth are doing here in Lee County. So that's all that I have for you tonight.
Awesome. Anybody got any questions or comments? You sure have a lot going on. Thank you.
Always. Thank you so much.
We'll move into reports of standing committees and Mr. Skogstad.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. County Services met May 12th, 9 a.m. A lot of the department reports are in the onboard for the county board members, and it'll be available online probably next month. Obviously, we already voted on what was passed today that happened in our meeting, so I don't really have anything else.
Any questions or comments for Mr. Skogstad? Thanks, Jack. We'll go to Public Safety and Court Services, Mr. Copine.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Public Safety, met on May 12th also. We heard reports from the attending department heads, and there are some good reports, favorable in some ways, not so much in the other ways from the Sheriff's Department as far as our state laws and the restrictions on the seriousness of these crimes, and they're still letting these people walk out the door without any bond, so to speak. Everything else is basically in the packet and is available if you have any questions, if you've gone over it.
Any questions or comments for Mike? Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mr. Chair.
Facilities and maintenance, Mr. Wilson or Mr. Friel's not here. Would Mr. Pearson want to take a stab at it?
Sure. We met on the 12th in the afternoon. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And Mr. England, Facilities Director, went ahead and, well, we discussed about the block option, some of the possible decisions there. Things are still in the works, waiting on the architect. And then Joe gave his report as well, and everything else in the packet if you need it.
Do we have a drawing yet for the front outside or?
Mock drawings.
Okay, all right. Will you have that the next meeting then, or are they hoping they will?
He sure hopes so.
All right.
We keep getting told next month.
Any questions or comments for Mr. Pearson? Thank you. We'll go to claims, Mr. Zeman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Claims met twice as usual. First one was April 8th at 9 a.m. We went through claims and, I'm sorry, April 22nd. We went through 39 claims and forwarded all 39. The next meeting was May 6th. 59 claims were presented, all 59 were forwarded. And those minutes are in the onboard. So that's my report.
Any questions or comments for Mike? Thanks, Mike. We got finance. Ms. Nancy, you want to take that?
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Finance Committee meeting met Thursday, May 14th. And I'll just hit a few of the highlights. The minutes of the meeting are in your packet. I will expound one thing on the conversation from the administrator about the online or the tax bills. Mr. Rodolphe did tell us also during that meeting that the tax bills are live online and we're scheduled to go out, but online payments will be enabled once the physical bills are mailed. So there's an opportunity to pay your taxes online this year. And the other couple of highlights I have are the revenues, sales tax, income taxes, and expenses are tracking as budgeted. There has been a slight drop noted in the state revenues, especially the PPRT and the local use tax and sales tax. These have been monitored for most of this year and will continue to be monitored closely. The upcoming budget cycle is coming up soon. So we have that to look at. Capital reserves are currently at $7 million, a significant decrease from previous years. They had tracked at $8 million and $9 million. And this is due to the fact that we haven't been able to transfer from excess capital in the past like we did. I think that's all the highlights I have. I'd be happy to try to answer any questions if anyone has.
Questions or comments from Nancy? Thanks, Nancy.
Thank you.
Executive Committee, the minutes from the meeting and you're on board. If there's any questions, I'd be glad to answer them. If none, we're going to move on to Board of Health. Ms. White.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The board met on May 12th. Unfortunately, I wasn't there, but I do have some updates for you. We have an employee there, Lisa Wiggins, who has celebrated 31 years in March, and I think that's a milestone and very important to recognize. The health department now has access to Epic from OSF, and Epic is an EHR, we call it electronic health record, which is really great for transparency to help patients. You're nodding your head because you know what I'm talking about. So it's really good for our Board of Health to have that. Grant prep is going very well. We did have a child recently test for a very high level of lead from a recent home daycare, but that child is being monitored and is okay for now. We do have a new food inspector and everything is going very well there. And the next meeting will be July 14th at 6:30. Any questions?
Questions or comments for Katie? Thanks, Kate. 911 Board, Mr. Hudson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. There was no ETSB meeting in April, but nothing urgent to report other than that the board is continuing to train, interview, and hire telecommunicators to get up to full staff level of 10 telecommunicators. Our next meeting will be May 28th at the ETSB 911 facility. Anybody has any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Questions or comments? Thanks, Keen.
Thank you, sir.
Tri-County, we don't have anybody to represent that yet. We're working on Mr. Rod. If we can talk him into it, we'll see what we can do. So Blackhawk Hills Regional Council, Mr. Anderson.
That one's me, actually.
Oh, all right.
We did not meet in May. Our next meeting is June 1st. That's our annual meeting. So I will have more information to report in June.
Okay, now I see. Lee Ogle, Enterprise Zone, Mr. Anderson.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. There was a check presentation for $2 million from a grant that Congressman LaHood was able to get for the South Dixon Gateway development there along Bloody Gulch Park, opening up 3 acres for further development there in the parkway. There was a check presentation made a couple weeks ago. Jeremy was there. I was there. We were recognized as the county for being there. It's been confirmed now that ComEd will upgrade and build new electrical service, 2 34 kV lines and a 13 kV line there to the south side for the, in the Dixon Industrial Park. Project also includes, again, a approval to upgrade a substation, which of course is significant for the future development there in South Dixon Township. There's a project called Project Lightning, which is right on the Lee-Ogle border on the Boyle Farm. It's a rail serve project that is pending. There'll be 90 new jobs associated if they can land that project. Laceda Director Tom Demmer is working very hard on that. There's another project called Transload Project that would be on a Lee County site that's pending and waiting on landowners' approval. And then there are what's known as opportunity zones. 2 new opportunity zones have been applied for in South Dixon Township. These are zones that are basically economic development incentives, which provides tax credits for investors that are particularly unique to rural areas. And to qualify for this, you have to have a census tract that certainly tracks a certain level of income in that tract. And there's 2 tracts in South Dixon Township that have been applied for. And then lastly, the city of Rochelle council did vote down a data center recently for the city of Rochelle. That's a report from Laceda.
Any questions or comments for Jason? Thanks, Jason. I got Lee County Industrial Development Association. I either got Reed or Jason, either one.
That was the report I gave you.
Okay. So, all right, we'll go to,
Unless Reed has something else to add to it. I didn't ask him.
Surma. Do we have, Mr. Zeman?
Yeah, that, no meeting, so no report. Thank you.
Okay. UCCI, Mr. Kitson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Attended a meeting this past Monday in Springfield. Had some real good presentations from the Illinois Manufacturers Association, Illinois Retail Merchants, and the Hospital Association was also there. But I think the big thing coming up is the annual conference that's scheduled in Galena. I would encourage people to go. Those of you that play golf, it's a wonderful time. Those of us that don't play golf, this year for entertainment, they're going to take everybody downtown Galena on a bus, supply lunch, and let you shop, do whatever you want to do. But I think the important thing is in the training and educational part, they're going to have speakers on data centers, and they assure us that we'll get all the information we could ever want about data centers over in Galena. And that is July 26th through the 28th. It's you go up on a Sunday, all day Monday, and Tuesday morning you have breakfast and a brief meeting and head back home. We'll have papers available on it, but we do need to get the reservations in. If you're thinking about it, please get with Becky or get with myself. Unless there's questions, that's my report.
Questions or comments on UCCI for Tom? Thanks, Tom. Illinois Association of County Board Members, Mr. Copine.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Last month's activity is available in your packet as far as the month of April. Coming out of the IACBM meeting on May 18th is a list of 4 bills that have been passed and sent forward. Right now, the bill pertaining to wages for elected officials is kind of at a standstill. There's a lengthy discussion going on between that situation. And they come back in session Monday night.
Yes, they come back in session Monday. Tomorrow's Senate session was canceled.
Right. They'll come back Monday evening and pick up where they left off. So other than that, there's nothing pressing.
All right. Any questions or comments for Mike? Thank you. We're moving on. I have no items under unfinished business before us tonight, so we'll move to new business. Resolution appropriating funds for the payment of county engineer's salary. Is there a motion to approve the resolution appropriating these funds for the payment of county engineer's salary? Mr. Gascoigne moves and Mr. Lally seconds it. Any discussion?
Mr. Chair, I'd like to call for a roll call vote on that, please.
Okay. Any other thing? Nancy, would you do a roll call? A yes vote is to approve the appropriating the funds for the county engineer.
Okay, we're just going to start with Robertson,
Yes.
Rod,
Yes.
Scrogstad,
Yes.
White,
Yes.
Zeman,
Yes.
Bakery,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Book,
Yes.
Gascoigne,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Kitson,
Yes.
Copine,
Yes.
Lally,
Yes.
Naylor,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Olson.
Yes. Motion carried. Thank you. We'll go to the energy storage systems moratorium resolution. Is there a motion to approve the energy storage systems moratorium resolution? Mr. Hudson moves, Mr. Copine seconds it. Alice, you want to give a quick rundown of what we're doing here?
Yes, the moratorium is just to cover us until next month when you are scheduled to vote on the ordinance that would include the standards for energy storage.
We're just waiting on state to,
So, no, the state's already, we're just now going through our process.
okay.
So since you had to hold over the petitions tonight, we're just covering ourselves under a moratorium until they can be approved.
Understand. Any other questions? Anybody, any questions? All right, everybody that approves this resolution, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Now we got a resolution with the certified list of candidates. We got a resolution with a certified list of candidates for judge of elections for the Republican and Democrat parties. Is there a motion to approve the resolution with the certified list of candidates for judge of elections for Republican and Democrat parties? Ms. Nancy moves, Mr. Hudson seconds it. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I'd like to ask a question. Nancy, are all the judges that for the fall election, you cannot accept anymore after today? Is that correct? If anybody wanted to be an election judge?
No. I mean, we can't accept them. They're just not approved through the circuit court.
But you can accept more
Yes.
applications. I've been talking to some people that I know you need some more election judges.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, thank you.
thank you.
All right. Now I have the resolution setting the compensation of Lee County Clerk and Recorder and Treasurer. Do I have a motion to approve it? Ms. Nancy moves, Mr. Kitson seconds it. Any discussion?
Mr. Chairman?
Yeah.
I was part of the conversation during the Finance Committee, and I just kind of want to repeat what I said there. I really feel like the idea of changing compensation during the middle of an election cycle, again, when the candidates that are running for office this time, they file in the fall of last year, and then, of course, they have go through a primary in the spring, which they all did, those that are up for reelection. And I just feel that fundamentally, it's not the right time to make this kind of a change. I understand that it has to be decided upon within 180 days of the time in which the new term begins. But I really do believe that, as I said during the Finance Committee, that I feel like we're changing the rules in the middle of the game when we're changing compensation in the middle of an election cycle. I really believe that the more appropriate time to have this conversation and to make these decisions would be midterm, when there's no discussion about who's running, who's not running. But we already have the slate set for the candidates that are running, and the salary was set before they filed to run. And I just think fundamentally this is the wrong time to do this.
Probably agree with you. Mr. Kitson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I cannot support this motion as it is. The proposed raise of nearly 15%, I believe, sends the wrong message to the rest of the employees in the county. It definitely sends the wrong message to our taxpayers, who we represent.
Mr. Book.
I think anytime somebody doesn't want to do something, they always blame it on it's the wrong time. We didn't, when's the budget cycle? If they want to do it, then they're like, well, we got to do it. So I think, that's an argument we hear often. I feel like we got a job to do as a finance committee to figure out what the salary should be. I'm not in favor of dithering on this. I think we're all adults here. We all have jobs to do on committees. I think we're more than capable of making judgments. I don't feel that we need any more time. We saw a bunch of information that was put together. And we voted on this in finance committee. There's been a lot of discussion about it. So anyway, I would encourage you to all to support this. Thank you.
Anybody else? Any other comments? Mr. Kitson.
Mr. Chairman, I'd make a motion to amend this motion to a 5% pay increase, which would bring the pay to $76,650 for the first year, and a 3% or CPI, whichever is less, as an annual increase with a floor of 0 for the next 3 years.
All right, Ms. Nancy, do you want to agree to amend your motion?
I will second that, sorry.
All right. Now, is there any conversation or any discussion with this? Mr. Acree?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think a big part of this is why we're even having this discussion is because this discussion hasn't been made over the last several years. We've gone through a lot of things since COVID, and this has been one of those things that just doesn't seem like it's been addressed to make up for the difference in cost of living and the responsibilities of these positions. So I guess I feel that it belongs to be the way it was originally amended or set from coming out of finance.
All right, any other comments? Mr. Anderson?
Again, I feel like it's the wrong time, but I think the other thing that we had a conversation with on the finance committee, not this month, but the prior month, was the idea that there should be a mechanism in place, I believe, for us to be able to provide, call it what you want, a stipend, a bonus, what have you. I think by and large, what people, when they look at government, is that they just look at people who, go to work and they may not be the best employees or the best workers, or when they're elected, they may or may not have the competency to do the job well. Well, I really do believe that when somebody does a good job, they should be compensated for it, but not necessarily like what we're doing here today, raising the salary and then doing it through CPI. I think the idea is that merit should be something that we consider being able to do down the road. We all know that, when we elect people, it doesn't mean that they're competent in what they're doing. It means that they know how to run a good campaign. I want to say this and qualify this while we're talking about it. I really believe that the people who we have today in these elected offices are very competent people. This is not about personalities. It's not about current staffing. It's the idea that we have a very competent group of people, but again, I think it should be based on performance. These departments manage lots and lots of money, and as we evaluate their ability to do that effectively, when they do it effectively, we provide some way in which to provide merit pay, but I don't believe it should be done the way we're doing it tonight.
Any other comments? Yes, Mr. Hudson.
I agree with Mr. Anderson as far as the quality of our employees. We think we have the finest. But I have an issue with this raise for the simple reason, there's no guarantee that this is an elected position, and there's no guarantee that the person who may take over as the next individual is properly qualified. And we're going to end, if that happens, we could be paying for someone who hasn't got the qualities of some others. And I just don't think that's a fair thing here. Once again, Mr. Anderson, I don't know how we can do it, but people work hard, you get paid for it, and if your quality, it's there. But if we do this way, once again, people coming into this position as an elected official, if they don't have the qualifications, there's no control of what they can do or not do. It's there. They've got the job. Then here we are. Do we have people that are honestly qualified are going to get this position or not? And I don't think this should be a precedent for the next person coming in if they're not qualified for this type of salary.
Mr. Akey.
Just to comment on that, I think putting this raise in place improves our chances of getting somebody qualified. All of a sudden, a professional that will come in and say, hey, that's a adequate paying job. I think that's something I would be interested in, is what somebody hopefully would think. Not, boy, that doesn't pay very well. I've got the qualifications, but it's not worth my time. So that's my feeling.
Yeah, and to echo what Reed said, like, it's well documented that there is a shortage of qualified people to do these kinds of jobs. It's a shortage of accountants. Now, you don't have to be an accountant to be the treasurer. But we're fortunate that the current guy is that. And it looks like, to Reed's point, that we're not sure who the new guy would be. Today we probably have a good idea. But irrespective, I mean, we don't do this with anybody else. We don't, sit here and tell Charlie that, we don't think, the person you need to hire and try to attract people. We don't sit here and say, well, it just should be lower and then good luck. And it's also the voters that decide this. We don't have the ability to sit here and decide who it's going to be. It is an elected position. But, I mean, I would ask that this larger group respect the decision of the committee. We voted on this committee. We voted it. It was talked about in executive. It came back to finance committee. We talked about it at length and voted. Executive voted again, and now we're here. I would ask the larger group that we sort of respect what's been done in committees, and that we make a decision here and kind of move on.
Any other comments? Yes.
Well, I feel the people that are, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the statute is they only have to work 1 day a year. And the people in these positions right now are here every day, putting hard work in. I think they are worth what raises for. And like Reed had said, you bump the pay up, you will get maybe a retired accountant or something. They'll say, hey, this is just a gig that I can do on the side. So I'm in total support of this raise.
All right. Any other comments? Yes, Mike.
I can't support the raise in the way it was presented. Doesn't pass my smell test. And I just want to say that once. We love these employees, elected officials, we love them all. But this doesn't seem to, it's sending the wrong message to the larger bunch of people that, hey, we're picking out this one and giving them a bunch of money and we're not going to give you any. So I don't like it. I'll vote against it. Thank you.
Okay, just to clarify, we're going to be voting on the amended motion, which is not the original motion of, so the amended motion I have is a 5% pay increase with a 3% or CPI, whichever is lower, with a floor of 0. Is that correct, Mr. Kitson?
Yes, it is.
So what we'd be voting on is the amended motion, not the original motion, just so everybody understands. Mr. Acree. Oh, Mr. Scruggs did.
I was just going to comment. I'm just going to say that, these elections, it boils down to a popularity contest. I can remember before the law was changed, sheriff could run. He didn't have to be a deputy. It didn't have to have any law enforcement. He could be somebody that,
a farmer.
Anybody. Could be a farmer, yeah. And he could have been elected that sheriff. He doesn't know anything either. So I think as citizens, it's our responsibility to really look at, instead of the personality or this guy or that guy. I think it's the citizens of Lee County or in this nation to pick the person that is most qualified, regardless if you don't like him or not, or because he's said something, you know, he might have bruised your ego or something like that. But you find somebody that can do the job. And I think we need to rely on the citizens who elect these officials. And I believe that they've elected some great officials in this county. So, you know, heck, if I had more money to give them, I'd probably give more money for what they do, you know? So, anyway, I just wanted to comment on that, if it means anything.
All right. Any other comments?
I just need, oh, go ahead. I just wanted clarification personally on the amendment. If the amendment passes, then that's the vote for if the amendment doesn't pass, do we go back to the original motion?
We'll have
then?
the option to go back to the original.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, to be clear, we're voting just on the amendment.
We're on
And
the amended
and then we
motion.
will vote on the question, depending, like, as presented.
If somebody makes a motion for the original amendment, if it gets voted down, yes.
Then we're back to the original question.
Yes.
Either way, we're back to the original question on that vote. It's just, if the amendment passes, then we're voting on the original question as amended. If it gets voted down, we're voting on the original question as presented.
If I have a motion for that, yes.
Bob, can I jump in real quick?
Absolutely.
Just to make it as simple as possible. Ms. Naylor made the motion. Mr. Kitson made the second. Mr. Kitson made a motion to amend it. Ms. Naylor agreed with that amendment. So that's what's on the table. It is not a motion to amend at this point because both the first and the second amended their motion. So it is, you're calling the question for what Mr. Kitson has suggested for the change in the compensation package. So one vote.
Okay.
But again, if that does not pass, you can go back to the original one that was also included out of finance. But you have to have the first vote.
Thanks, Charlie. Everybody understand?
Yep, this is a roll call vote too, I'm
Yes.
sure. Yep.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I find that this is very strange, the way that this is all laid out. You know, we've got, the county board sets wages for the people they hire. You know, Jeremy England's the county administrator. We got the tax assessor's office. We've got the health department. We hire people, we set the wages. And when I look at those wages, as I've looked through those wages, you know, we pay people pretty well here. But then you've got the elected people, the people who run for election, and they're compensated differently. And, you know, it is what it is. It's been this way for probably 150 years. Doesn't make it right.
Yeah.
I really think that, honestly, I mean, if we were starting over today, would we elect the sheriff? Would we elect the treasurer? No. You'd hire the most competent person you can find. And I'm sorry, but I've been working in elections and I've been involved in government and politics for a long, long time. And the best people a lot of times don't get elected to office. And yet we make decisions all the time in hiring people, and we vet them and we hire them and we pay them well because we want the best we can get. We don't have that with the electeds. And that's unfortunate because I really think the system is broke in that regard. We shouldn't be electing people with the kind of responsibilities that they have, because honestly, as I think Mr. Robinson just said, they only have to work one day a year. If they want to, they only have to show up one day a year. That's really all. So, I mean, and none of our electeds do that. But I just think this is the wrong way to go about it, and I think it's the wrong time.
Unfortunately, that's out of our hands, so we got to vote on what's in front of us. So, any other comments or questions? Does anybody need it explained what we're voting on? I'll do a roll call vote, or Nancy, we do a roll call vote, please.
Okay, this will start with Rod.
Yes.
Scrogstad,
Yes.
White,
No.
Zeman,
Yes.
Acree,
No.
Anderson,
No.
Book,
No.
Gascoigne,
No.
Hudson,
Yes.
Kitson,
Yes.
Copine,
Yes.
Lally,
Yes.
Naylor,
Yes.
Pearson? Yes.
Robertson,
No.
and Olson.
Yes. Motion passed. So we'll move on to the appointments. We have 6 appointments on the agenda tonight. Is there a motion to approve all 6 appointments resolutions at the same time? Ms. Nancy moves, Mr. Pearson seconds it. Any discussion on doing all 6 at once? If none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Now I'm going to do all 6 of them. Is there a motion to approve the reappointment of Gary Gelbeck to the Lee County Board of Review? Reappointments of Jim Sheeline, Judy Druckenbrough to the Lee County Farmland Assessment Review Committee. Reappointment of Janice McCoy to the Lee County Board of Health. An amended reappointment of resolution for Donna Jungles to the West Brooklyn Fire Protection District. And the reappointment of Richard Studebaker to West Brooklyn Fire Protection Districts for inclusion on the May County Board agenda. Oh, I need that part, but is there a motion for that? Ms. Nancy moves, Mr. Pearson seconds it. Any discussion on these? If none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. I don't have an executive session tonight. Is there a motion to approve the county officers' reports? Mr. Hudson moves. Mr. Lally seconds. All those in favor to approve the county officers' report, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Is there a motion to approve monthly report, monthly revenue report, claims paid in vacation and payroll paid? Is there a motion for this? Mr. Pearson moves, Mr. Kitson seconds it. Any discussion? None. Nancy, would you do a roll call, please?
Rockstead,
Yes.
White,
Yes.
Zeman,
Yes.
Acree,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Book,
Yes.
Gascoigne,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Kitson,
Yes.
Copine,
Yes.
Lally,
Yes.
Naylor,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Robertson,
Yes.
Rod,
Yes.
Olson.
Yes. Motion passes. Is there a motion to approve board member mileage and per diem? Mr. Anderson moves, Mr. Kitson seconds it. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting tonight? Ms. Nancy moves, Mr. Lally seconds it. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.